I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 14th. One day until school starts, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. I was just stressing about how I was going to get immunization records from a different state, and a lot of stress. Let me go outside real quick. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
Dang, that sounded so rehearsed, but it wasn't. It's kind of hot out here, but everybody has on Netflix, so I kind of want to be kind of private. Dang, it's no kind of shade. Let me scoot my chair back a little. Only thing about living in the country, it's a frog, Destiny. It's frogs everywhere. Destiny, look at the frog. I don't know if you guys can see it, but oh, it's gone. Anyway, yeah, I'm just super relieved right now because of the simple fact that I had to get all these shot records from a different state, and I had 2 kids enrolled, and 3 of them wasn't all the way enrolled and couldn't even get a teacher. We went to back to school night and couldn't get them a teacher because of the simple fact that the packet wasn't all the way finished. So that's over now. I'm getting ready to do the final touches to the little enrollment process, and we'll be done. I have to go to the administration office, get my oldest son's papers, and then take him to the school. And since now they have all his immunization stuff, he can finally get his schedule. So he's going into 8th grade, so which is junior high over here. He's very, very upset with me because for his 1-year elective, they give you a choice basically. But if you're not athletic, it kind of puts you in a, ooh, it's a wasp. It kind of puts you in a weird position because you either can get in sports, band, or choir. He's not a sports type of person. I already set him up for the semester electives, which are STEM, computers, and PE, which he's fine with, but those are only semester classes. He needs one-year elective. So I put him in vocal because, for one, my son has a good voice. He can sing. For 2, he's not a sports type of person. And for 3, I didn't want to go the band route because last time he was in band, he didn't fulfill his band requirements, and he ended up getting kicked out of band in the middle of the year. And plus, I can't afford an instrument payment right now. So I just put him in vocal because I didn't want to force him to be in a sport when I know he doesn't want to be in a sport. Because everybody in the South, they all put their kids in sports. But I'm not going to force my son to do something he doesn't want to do. Now, I'll force him to be in choir because of the simple fact that that's different than, hey, you got to be in football. No, I don't agree with football for one. If it was flag football, maybe, but I don't agree with tackle football because I don't want my kids getting hurt, period. Baseball, I was trying to ease him into baseball because he was really good at it for a while. And he's not really feeling it. I just think I'll let him fill out his new school, and then as soon as he gets, like, you know, into it, maybe he will change his mind. Maybe he'll make some new friends, and he's kind of more of an introvert. So I'm hoping he will make some new friends and he will possibly change his mind. I'm not going to force him though. But I told him, I said, the only thing you can take is vocal. I said, that's the easy A. You show up, you do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you know what I mean? Warm up. They teach you some keys. You sing, and boom, it's a done deal. to me, choir was one of my favorite classes. But, we'll see. But anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, I'm just excited about them going to school. I also got a call back for a job for a personal shopper, which I'm going to be, supposedly, it says personal shopper, but the actual job title is online shopper. So whenever somebody orders their stuff online, I'm going to be the one putting the order together and taking it to the car. Get it? So, I mean, hey, it pays okay. It's not $9 an hour. It's like $12 an hour. So for me, I feel like, that's a good little job just to start out. Plus, my husband is making good money. And I just want us to combine our income so we can get a place. Hey, don't get me wrong. We live with my in-laws. And I am very grateful to them and the opportunity that they have given us to live with them. Because, for one, they're never home because they work a lot. Well, so we pretty much have, like, the house to ourselves. But I just want to hurry up. I don't want to, like, cramp anybody's style. I don't want to overthrow my, what do you call it? I don't want to overstay my welcome, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I just can't wait to get our place. I still have the GoFundMe up because I changed the narrative on the GoFundMe. I changed the amount. I lowered it down to the amount for the deposit of the modular home, which is what my goal is. So, if you want to go ahead and check out my GoFundMe, the link is in the description box down below. And I appreciate anything you guys can bless me with. If you can't, that is okay too. But I just have to put it out there because the only way you can get your GoFundMe out there is to share it on social media. I've shared it multiple times on Facebook. I've said it a couple times on YouTube. So I'm just saying it again to, remind everyone. And thank you again for that. What?
When does Daddy come?
He gets off at 3:30.
Hey.
Want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi.
You want to get in the trampoline and show him what you could do?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking in my head, like, everybody's like, oh, as soon as the kids go to school, you're going to be happy. You get to do whatever you want. You can have the whole house to yourself, blah, blah, blah. To tell you the truth, I'm just trying to get on the grind. I'm trying to start this job. I'm trying to, stack my money. If I have to, after their dad gets off of work, I could possibly take on another job, like maybe 5 to whatever time. I did apply for some housekeeping jobs that I have to call back and check on because most likely I'm probably going to have 2 jobs. But it's okay because my husband has weekends off and I might be able to just do weekends or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to... Saving money is so hard, y'all. It seems like the right thing to do when people say, oh, I'm going to save money and this and that. But to be honest, like, the first thing poor people do when they get money, that direct deposit hit, I'm about to go to Sonic, or, just something stupid. I guess it's just ingrained in anybody who didn't come from a lot of money. They feel like they're going to starve or something. Like, I have food stamps. I'm not worried for any food or anything. My kids are taken care of on that level. It's just, something that is always like, I don't know. I have a problem with that. Wanting to spend money and it's in my pocket 1 minute and burning a hole the next. I'm talking, babe. Go this way.
Okay.
What are you doing? You want to sit in the chair?
No more.
Here, sit right here. You're in the shade. Look at this dude. You like his new haircut? I'm going to get your hair braided. Braided back. Anybody know how to braid in Oklahoma? that's one thing I regret that I wish I would have did. I love you. My feet are burning. I said, my feet are getting tan. He said, Mom, what's a tan? I said, it's what you got on your skin. Because when he was younger, he used to call himself white. He'd be like, no, I'm white, Mom. I said, well, you're mixed. And I had to explain to him like what that was because he said, no, Mommy, you said my skin is brown. I said, your skin is brown. He said, your skin is not brown like my skin.
Are
What?
these the cookies that I gave Destiny?
Yeah, those are yours. Your grandma put those in the Ziploc bag for you. So I was trying to explain to him. Speaking of mixed, if you guys are familiar with Blackish, which is a cool show with Tracy Ellis Ross, they also have a spinoff called Grownish, which is with Yara Shahidi and it's her daughter going off to college. Well, now they have a third spinoff and it's supposed to be growing up mixed. And so it's called Mixed-ish. And it is Tracy Ellis Ross as a kid, growing up being mixed in the 70s. And I want to watch that with my kids because I think it's important to talk to kids about, not necessarily about race and heritage, but to talk to them so when people say stuff to them, they won't be like, well, what is that? Because that's exactly what happened to them in the show. They didn't really know because their parents didn't talk to them about it. So they were kind of like stuck, like, do we go with the white side or do we go with the black side or like who do we go with? So yeah, our kids have Native American in them, but have like a Mexican last name and they have a black mother. So it's like, and they have a white grandparent. So it's kind of like they're all over the place. I see you. So people are like, first thing they do when they see me is they think I'm either the stepmom or we're a blended family, which I don't really care, you know, what people think. When they were young, when they were babies, it used to bother me. Not so much now because I can understand we do look a lot, you know, different or whatever. But clearly, when you see their dad, they look just like him. So I just carried them for 9 months, pretty much. But yeah, it's just something that I was thinking about because out here there are a lot of Indian reservations. So a lot of times when they see them out here, they automatically think that they're half Native American, which they would have never got in California. They would have just thought they were half, you know, Mexican or whatever. But it's just automatic here because of the actual reservation. They actually have actual school services set aside for Native Americans that I didn't know about until I went downtown and signed up for school. So I found that out because they were asking me about, you know, did he have a tribal number? And I was like, no, he doesn't have a tribal number. So yeah, his grandfather is Yaqui Indian. We don't really know his real last name because of the simple fact that he changed it to Gonzalez. So his real last name would have been starting with an X. It was hard to pronounce, and I guess he was trying to blend in with Americans, so he changed his name to Gonzalez. So that was the story. We don't really know what his name was, but I told my husband he needs to research it. He needs to figure out where he came from, you know. I was thinking about surprising him one day with a actual DNA test. I don't know how accurate they are, but I feel like he never started questioning his heritage until he met me because I asked a million questions like, hey, what is going on? Like, you know we have Indian family members, which a lot of black people have Indian family members coming from slavery and migrating and mixing with natives. And just like a lot of Hispanics are mixed with native because that's just the mixture that, you know, there wouldn't be Mexican if it wasn't any Indian combination going on. So, like, I just want my kids to know their heritage. And when they see our family, they're going to see a big old melting pot, which is great because my grandkids, they can be on any color spectrum in the rainbow, from ivory to darker than me, which is, I think, is kind of cool because our family is going to be very diverse. Enough with my rambling. I just wanted to make a video because I was so excited about them starting school. Now, I don't know if I'm going to vlog tomorrow because literally we're going to be rushing. I'm so blessed that their bus stop is literally just a block that way. So from our driveway, it's 2 stop signs up, which is great. They told us to be there at 7 o'clock. Should be there by 7:15, but we're going early. We're gonna have our little Pop-Tarts and our pastries ready. I'm gonna do the girls' hair tonight and wrap it up so I don't have to worry about that. And they're gonna get their butts in the bed early tonight because I'm not playing. And I guess that's all I wanted to talk about. So, you guys, thank you for tuning in to this long-winded video. And I just want to keep you guys, tapped into what's going on. My feet are really burning right now. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'll see y'all in the next one.